Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is GTV News, where it's meant to happen. I'm your anchor, Pastor Mongi, coming to you with the latest technology news. So today, Apple released a software update, which helps with the problem of wearing masks. You know how you wear a mask and you try and lock your phone with Face ID, and it just doesn't work. So they fix that up. If your phone detects that you have a mask on, it's gonna bring the passcode option in quick, so that you can type that in. Secondly, the iPhone 12 rumors are out, so I'm gonna put a photo of the iPhone 12 here because they're saying there are gonna be four different types of phones. There's gonna be the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Max, the iPhone 12 Pro, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, all these phones, of course, have different price points, and it's going to be crazy because they're saying the cheapest iPhone will start at $650, and the most expensive one will probably be like 1,300 US dollars. Now, that's quite impressive. I think Apple's been doing quite a good job. Apple has released new watch faces and new straps to celebrate Pride Month. Now, I'll put up the photos of the things I have released by my side just now, but let's just see. But Apple supports everything, and this is why I personally like Apple. So during these tough times, Apple decided to release four new devices. Now, that is the iPhone SE, the iPad Pro, the MacBook Pro, and the MacBook Air. Now, all these have gotten a refresh. It's nothing big, but the thing that's really quite surprising about the iPhone SE is that it has iPhone 11 internals. So that means this phone is gonna get updates for the next 4 to 5 years without any problems. It is one of the cheapest iPhone that is in the market at the moment. On to the iPad Pro. Now, Apple have done something quite cool with it. They have given the iPad Pro a refresh of the camera. Now, if you take a closer look at it, you will see that the one before had a normal camera, and now this other one has an iPhone 11 camera, but it has a third hole. Now, that is a LiDAR sensor. When you're taking photos, that LiDAR sensor can automatically detect overexposed areas and help you fix that. So with the refresh of the MacBook Air this year, it comes in at 1,299 US dollars, and it has a Core i5 processor which can be maxed out to an i7. Now, they previously had the butterfly keyboard on this MacBook Air, but Apple decided to phase it out. With the MacBook Air, Apple decided to give it a few internal upgrades, which include the 10th generation processors. Now, of course, those are quite powerful, but with the MacBook Air, it's really a laptop for just daily work, like not extreme things for like photo editing, video editing, things like that require the MacBook Pro. Now, what Apple has decided to do with this is they've given it 8 GB RAM. You can now spec it up to 512 GB SSD. They have a 2560 by 1600 13-inch display. Now, I think that's a 2K display, which is quite good for a laptop like that. And the battery life on this laptop is amazing. Now, with the MacBook Pro, Apple did quite play us a bit. They released the MacBook Pro 2020 with 2018 internals but a new keyboard. So with the 2020 MacBook Pro, they decided to upgrade the internals to 10th gen processors. But as I mentioned, they played us because the only 10th gen processor you're gonna get in that 2020 MacBook Pro is if you get the Spectre one. Now, these older ones have 8th gen processors, which is not quite fair, but it's the baseline model, so it's the cheapest, which is retails at I think $1,400 if I'm not wrong. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching Tech News with me. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you later.